Hello. In this session, I'm going to design the application to perform calculation using scroll bars. This is one of the journal program for BCA students. Start the application, Visual Basic 6.0. Select Standard EXE project. Then set the form according to the required size. Now insert the scroll bars. Either you can use horizontal scroll bar or vertical scroll bar. Here I will use the vertical scroll bars. Set the scroll bar on the form. I will increase the size of the scroll bar, height of the scroll bar, and the second scroll bar to set the second number value. Increase the height of the scroll bar. Then I will use first text box to display the first scroll bar value. Then second text box to display the second scroll bar value. Then I need a command button to perform the operations when we click on the command button. So click event of command button is used to perform the operation. We are going to write the code later. Then I will use the labels to display the results. The first label is used to display the addition or sum. Second label is used to display the difference after subtraction. Then another label to display the product after multiplication. Last table to display the result after division. Right? Then I will take 4 more labels just to display the instruction that the below label displays the sum. Okay, so I will set it here. Another label. Last label. Fine. So this is our diagram or design part is over. Now we have to change the properties. So select the form, change the required properties. I will change the name of the form as FRM scroll bar calci, then caption as scroll bar calculator. Then I will also set the border style as fixed single. I don't want at the runtime, I don't want to increase the size of this window. So I have set it to fixed single. Then select the other object, that is the scroll bar, first vertical scroll bar, and change the properties. I will change the name VSB1 vertical scroll bar 1 and change the other important properties. One of the important properties min and max. By default min value is 0, so let it be as it is. I will change the max value to 25. Maximum 25 value can be scored here. Okay, so and check for other two properties, that is large change and small change. So large change is by default 1, so better let it be as it is. Then small change is also 1. Okay, no need to change. Then select the other object, other scroll bar, change the name of the scroll bar as vertical scroll bar 1 VSB, sorry 2. Now change the max value and set it to 25 only. Next, min is 0, max is 25, large change is 1, small change is also 1. Fine. Next, select the other object text box and text properties. I will set it to blank, and name property of the text box as txt fnum first num, because this text box is used to display the first number which is scrolled by this first scroll bar. Value of this first scroll bar is going to be displayed in the this text box, first text box, and it is nothing but the first number. Okay, then other text box, I will change the name as txt num second num. Then text property of the text box, I will set it to blank. Select the command button, change the properties of the command button. I will change the name of the command button as cmd submit. Then caption as calculate. You can take any appropriate names or caption. Okay, then for this command button label 5, I will just say lbl add, and caption as addition. Then other label lbl subtract, and leave caption as subtraction, or just let it be as subtract. I will just make it as subtraction. Increase the width of the label to display the caption appropriately. Then the other label, that is lbl multiply, caption as multiply. Then lbl divide, then caption as division. Okay, for this multiply, I will just make it as multiplication caption, or you can also say product, no problem. Increase the width of this label. Fine. Okay, now it is displaying properly. Then change the other labels. I will just keep this label name as it is, label 1, and I will change the caption and set it to blank, because this label, on this label caption, I want to display what? The calculated part, that is sum. Then other label, label 2, I don't want to change the name, let it be as it is, label 2, and set the caption as blank. Then the same thing, label 3, to display the product, set the caption as blank. Then after label 3, we have label 4 to display the result for division, erase the caption as and set it to blank. So design part is over now, and also we have changed the properties. Now this is how actually it looks, your application. Okay, now we have to write the code here. So for command button, when we scroll on this particular scroll bar, its value is going to be changed, and whatever the value we are going to set for this scroll bar, it should be appeared on the text box 1, this text box. And whatever the value we change scroll for this scroll bar, it should be displayed or appeared on this text box. So for that we have to write what? The code for the scroll bar. So for the change event, if you write the code for change event, then whatever the change is done for the scroll bar, this code will be affected. or if you want to just write the code for only scrolling, then you can select the scroll event from the scroll bar and you can write the code here. Just observe here, I will try to assign the value from the scroll bar to text box, first text box. So what is the name of the first text box? The name is txtfnum dot text equal to, yes, where we are going to, from which particular object we are going to assign, that is from first scroll bar. So what is the name of the first scroll bar? VSB1 dot, what property we have to set, that is value. Okay, now you can observe here, when we scroll this one, the text box value is changing and maximum value we have set as 25 and minimum is 0. The same thing we have to write for the other scroll bar also, second scroll bar VSB2, and in the scroll event txt, the second text box name is snum dot text equal to VSB2 dot value. So you can observe here, when we change, its value is also changing. Okay, now we have to write the code for this command button to perform the operations. Now select the command button here. The name of the command button is cmd submit. So select the command button from this object list, select, and we are going to write for the click event, because when we click on the command button, the operation should be performed. What operation we have to mention here, we have to write the code here. So when we click on the command button should, it means that the this label, whatever the labels are present here, this label, this one, this and this, these four labels must display addition, subtraction, multiplication and division respectively, right? So label names are label 1, label 2, label 3, label 4. So write down the code as label 1 dot caption equal to, yes, from where we are going to calculate, from the first two text boxes. So value of, what is the first text box name? Txtfnum dot text plus val of txt yesnum dot text. As we are performing the addition here, we are going to display the sum in the first label caption. I will just run the application and observe here. So scroll 9 3. So 9 plus 3 is 12. We are getting sum as addition as 12. So like that same we are going to write the code for the other operations. The same thing, it is label 2 dot caption equal to val of txtfnum dot text, then minus subtraction val of txt yesnum dot text. The other things are same. We'll just copy these, change the name of the label, label 3, and the operation is multiplication. Next one is division operation with for label 4. So this is the code. Now observe here, when we perform scrolling for these scroll bars here, its values are changing here, and when we click on this command button, in these four labels we are getting the answers. It is working fine. Yes. So now you can observe here, when I run the application here, if I just set by clicking this button or by clicking here, the value is changing but it is not appearing in the text boxes. Why? Because we have not written the code for the change event. We have written the code for what event? Scroll event of the scroll bar. Hence, only when you scroll, its values are changing and they are going to be appeared in the text boxes. But when you perform this click event or change event, its values are not changing. Got it? So for that, we have to write the same code with respect to each scroll bars in the change event. Okay, now I will select the first scroll bar VSB1, and in that I will select the change event. In the change event also, I will write the same code. That is, I will assign the scroll box, that is scroll bar value to the text box again. So txtf num dot text equal to vsb1 dot value. This is for vertical scroll bar 1 change event. Now observe here what will happen. So for vertical scroll bar 1, we have written the code for both change event as well as scroll event. Scroll event is nothing but when you scroll, its values are changing. But earlier, when you click this button or when you change this value, its values were not changing, but now it is changing its value by 1, because we have set the large change as well as small change as 1. So its values are changing by 1. Got it? So we will write the same code for the other scroll bar VSB2 also, that is for the change event, and write the txt yes num second num dot text equal to vsb2 dot value. See, you can change by yes. Now it is working fine. So this is the journal program for BCA students, designing the VB application to perform arithmetic operation or a simple calculator using the scroll bars. Fine. Thank you.